Hi guys, welcome back in this new episode of Detailing Guru. It might sound funny or maybe you're not believing it, but we never answered this question in the 3 previous seasons. How to apply a paint coating. For a lot of you, applying a paint coating may sound easy, but there are also others that find it kind of intimidating. It's not that hard though, but you have to respect some basic rules. Rule number 1. Remember, all quality paint coatings come with a proper manual. Before you start doing anything, you should take it out of the box, start reading it and follow it step by step. Actually, we did this on this bonnet. First of all, you need to properly wash and decontaminate the surface, in this case your car, we did it on the bonnet, to make sure that you have no embedded contaminants. After that, you bring the car inside, you inspect it, and then for me personally, a one-step polish is always needed, even on a brand new car. Because when we're gonna lock in our clear coat, we want to have the best possible surface to give us the maximum gloss and a very nice protection after all. So you don't want to have it scratched up everywhere. No matter what type of paint correction you choose, 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, 4, 5, 6 or 7, after a paint correction it's necessary to properly degrease the whole car. So you're going to use Geon Prep. I'm going to take 2 towels and I'm going to use a fair amount of product on every single panel. Yeah? Let the product do its work and properly degrease every single panel of the car. When you have a squeaky clean surface on the whole car, make sure you prepare all the stuff you need to put the coating on your car. Make sure your studio, garage or wherever you do it is clean, free of dust, cell phone is out, because paint coating is the ice on the cake and you don't want to be disturbed or you don't want to make mistakes by interference or from whatever. So all the prep is done. I'm now ready to start coating my car. Make sure you have all the products that you need next to you. Of course, this is an example, I've put it on the bonnet, but you have to have it on a table or on a trolley, whatever, but towels, coating, so you don't have to run around, because timing is really important when applying a coating, and when the timing gets wrong, you can get mistakes. I'm not the best example, it's too late for me anyway, but when you apply ceramic coating, make sure to wear gloves. When you apply coatings every single day as a professional, a mask is mandatory. So we are ready to coat. I will give the bottle a proper shake, and really important is to use a fair amount of product on your applicator, because 95% of the mistakes are made by using too little product. Don't cheap out. Another tip I can give you, don't touch with the bottle your sweat applicator, because when it crystallizes, it can make scratches, and this is the last thing that you want when you apply the ice on the cake. When you're a first-time user, I would always suggest to work within your shoulders. The motion you do does not have to be very slow. You can do a crisscross motion, you can do a circular motion. It's really important to have a final even layer. So I work within my shoulders because this will give me the best control to wipe off, and I end with a very even layer. Towels are ready next to me. I have a bold wipe and I have a polish wipe. My first initial wipe off will be between 10 and 30 seconds. I will do with the short nap towel a first wipe to remove excess of product. And then I will take my polish wipe and I'll do a circular motion, even outside the area where I have applied the coating. Flip the towel, do another wipe. And also as a first-time user, make sure, I call it my secure wipe, to have a third towel to do a final wipe to make sure you have no high spots or products left whatsoever. This towel for me is mandatory and will save you a lot of time in your end result. So when you are finished by doing a panel, I would strongly suggest to check the whole panel before you continue, because within this time frame you still have room to correct some errors. With this lighting and diffuser caps, you can look for high spots, and if you would find a high spot, which is for example the case here, you can put a little drop of product on your applicator, apply over it really quickly in a circular or straight motion, take your towel and wipe it off. Don't forget to also check the adjacent panels, because sometimes you will transfer product from one panel to another. So when you do the bonnet, also check bumper, side fenders, etc. And this for the whole car. It will save you a lot of time when you're finished for not having to redo your work. So now our job is done. It's really important now to let the coating do its job. We need to have the car in stable conditions for at least 12 hours before we start driving it. It's also important, the longer you can do that, the better. And before it goes out, I strongly would suggest to use Cure on top of it, because this will protect it for the next 14 days. And these next 14 days, we do recommend not to use any harsh chemicals. One of the biggest misconceptions about coating is that it wouldn't require any maintenance. On the contrary, we have made a great video about that, you can click it here. But if this coating application is not your kind of thing, remember, wax is still alive. I would like to know if you did the first coating application, what were your experiences? Write them down below in the comments. That's it for me today, I'm out, ciao!